Welcome to Talk with Bariledum. Today we are just the two of us discussing something very important. So Talk with Bariledum is an interesting channel that you have issues, that related to faith and life. So today I have a very special guest. He's a brother. He was saved and he was saved in PHIBC in 2009, June 2009. And then that same year, he enrolled into the children ministry. And in 2011, he got the burden to be trained into the ministry. And then in 2016, he graduated from Providence Baptist College and Seminary. That same year, 2016, he got married to his lovely wife, Mrs. Adekemi Idakari. And then that same year, after graduation, he began working with IBC Calabar, where he started IBC Ogoja and served for some years and left for Pastor Solomon Michael. Thereafter, he went to PHIBC, where he served for about 4 years. And then he is now in Soulwinning Baptist Church, Akwa Ibom. He has also worked with, or is working with Smite, where he served as a level 2 coordinator. And I've told you he's a graduate of Providence Baptist College and Seminary. I know you want to know his name.
Thank you for the privilege to have this discussion. My name is Brother Royal Idakari. I am from Rivers State, Nigeria,
Yeah.
and I'm the pastor of Soulwinning Baptist Church, Ikorabasi, where we are already having this record. So we thank you. Thank you so much for this privilege.
Thank you so much, Pastor, for making it to Talk with Bariledum. It's a privilege to meet with you. You graduate when I was dreaming to be in Providence Baptist College and Seminary. So it's a privilege. I know that I like to listen to you and also to learn from you. So being here with you today is actually an opportunity for me to learn. So what are we going to discuss today? We want to talk about the need for Barnabas in today's ministry. I'm going to give us some outline, but you there was a statement you made some time ago that Barnabas fit in every boxes
Yeah.
that has to do with ministry.
Yes.
And that statement got me thinking. I want to know more about. I know that there are few things about Barnabas that I've come to love, but when you say that Barnabas fit into every boxes, I was so captivated and I needed to know more. So today you are going to tell us who is Barnabas and how he got the name Barnabas, and then we'll get to know about Barnabas and Saul. Okay, and then we'll look at church planting and Barnabas' contribution. And then we'll also look at what led to the growth of the early church. We'll look at the Barnabas approach, and then we'll look at some qualities that Barnabas has that we need in today's mission or church growth. Thank you so much, Pastor.
All right. It's a great study on someone who didn't receive much of recognition in
Yeah.
our theological teachings. You hardly find Barnabas's ministry being mentioned. It's more like a backstage, an unseen hero of the book of Acts. But one great thing about Barnabas is immediately he was introduced,
Yeah.
you can see that he was bound to be a great person. In Acts chapter 4, verse 36 was where he was first introduced, as whose name was Joseph
Yeah.
or Joseph, a Levite from Cyprus, a Cypriot. And the disciples had changed his name to Barnabas, that means a son of consolation, son of encouragement, son of a helper, a counselor, someone that works with another person. The root word of consolation is the same root word for the comforter, the Holy Spirit, as mentioned in the book of John. And Parakletus is the root word that the son of the word consolation is also rooted in. And so he seemingly fits that human kind of Holy Spirit character that is called along to uh, walk along with us in the ministry or in the local church. So as soon as he was introduced, you can see what he was bound to do. Already his ministry was defined, Son of Consolation.
Yeah.
And you can use that very, his son name or his nickname to say that that is exactly what he fulfilled throughout his visibility in the book of Acts. And so, yes, Barnabas was a Levite, a Cypriot, a very important figure in the church of Jerusalem that gave to needs. You can see immediately he was mentioned, he was someone who was ready to assist and help. He sold a portion of land and gave the worth of it to the apostles. That alone was a big introduction
I see.
of Barnabas. Unlike every other person in the Bible. And then we can see more about his life as we go on in the book of Acts, how he was able to define ministries, help, support, comfort those who serve, and make them even much better without taking the front place, without taking the spotlight.
Yeah.
He was okay by fulfilling his God-given talent and gift as a son of consolation.
Wow. So it was the disciples that looked at him and gave him that
Yes,
name, and the name stick with him.
he was throughout his life. You can just always see a son of consolation,
Yeah.
fulfilling what he was called to do. And that's again, some people are not called, like I told you earlier, some people are called to be a booster, like a rocket being launched into the orbit. A booster who will help it go to the orbit, and then it would be let go, and then it will start cruising on its own. So yes, Barnabas is like a booster
Seriously.
for laborers, and indeed everybody he came across with
Yeah.
saw something different, a son of consolation that encouraged and supported and made sure everyone around him lived up to their potential
Wow.
positively.
Wow. Thank you so much, Pastor, for that brief introduction about Barnabas. You know, we moving from that. Let's also look at. So we've seen that based on his lifestyle and his service, they gave him the name to describe who he is. So then let's talk about Barnabas and Saul. Thank you for watching. See you on the next episode.